Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
It was my choice.
What
For
the
a
fuck
common
is
lad
that
like
quest
me,
log? Look at
it's
that.
the easiest way to get an education and do something worthwhile with my life.
It looks like we're both here for the same reason. I think we'll get along.
What's going on here?
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Is it alright if we don't do the tour?
I thought that since you're literally a complete novice, you'd be interested to know what you have to do tomorrow. But if you don't, here's a letter from the prior
No,
with the daily schedule. Read it and observe it.
No, I want to go on the tour. Sorry,
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening, so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
why do I have to walk slowly? That's kind of macaroni. I get it, you know. Sacred place.
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
Abbot Peter's health is deteriorating. They say he won't make it to the altar.
No,
Praise
no.
be to our Lord Jesus.
Peter has a strong constitution.
This
He'll
is the
still
garden,
be on this earth
a
for
place for
many
silent
years to come.
contemplation and meditation.
Is it?
All
Because
good
these guys are
health
gossiping
Centuries
over
ago,
here.
But I want
This
change.
monastery was founded
And
by
only
the
a
most
new abbot
esteemed
can
of
bring
brothers, Saint
For
Procopius.
silent
His earthly
meditation
remains
and
can be found in a
contemplation.
cave under the monastery.
These motherfuckers out
His
here
spirit
gossiping. and
wanders the
shit.
corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
God be with you.
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. And above us monks are the prior and the cicatas, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say.
Ainsley.
This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitous. The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know
Skin,
me.
Jodok, and Lucas.
Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here. Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother.
and decided to become a monk.
Right.
It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
I'd like to ask you something about the Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered.
Good enough.
Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see. Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Well, I'm first day, dude.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my
John and
opinion because
Nevlas.
novices get no say.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully,
Oh, I already asked that.
I see. Who would you choose?
why should I even think about that when I don't have the right to vote?
I asked him about that as well. Books are interesting. None of these books are gonna help me do anything. Savage. I don't have any lockpick. Damn, I forgot. I left literally all my shit behind. I thought I at least had my lockpicks. Damn, dude. That a bit. Fuck.
The
Get
forbidden
away
books
from
must
my
be in
cabinet.
that
The
cabinet.
books stood in there aren't for your eyes to see.
Damn. It's gonna be tricky, man. I have nothing.
Don't even look at that cabinet. It contains forbidden books.
Punk ass up. Nobody's even. Fuck is wrong?
Get away from my cabinet. The books stood in there aren't for your eyes to see.
Alright then. Damn it. So used to having like a million lockpicks on me, dude. I'm not gonna steal the goblets and chalices.
Peace be with you, brother.
Oh, this is the guy that's up and running for the new abbot, right? We don't like him though. We like Nevlas.
My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment?
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
Oh, buddy.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubitz?
I don't know who that
I
is.
was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far away from here.
They must have realized you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
That's all I wanted to know.
Please, keep it to yourself. Especially the part about the coin.
Oh, I can sell this guy. Stuff that you sell.
I'm still curious about this treasure trove of yours.
It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
I'll leave you be. Don't worry, I won't follow you again.
Thank you. And please...
What?
How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices. Tell me about Antonius.
Oh, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
That's all. Thanks. Who would you elect abbot if you could?
Most likely Nevlas. He's a fine fellow and he seems honest.
The other guy said Nevlas
But
too.
truth be told, it doesn't matter much to me. A monastery will still be a monastery, no matter who's in charge. If you really want to talk more about it, ask Antonius. He seems to have taken an interest.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
statue. No flashka. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come in handy.
Someone really reeked at Matins.
You're right. It stunk like a wine barrel in there. And it's not the first time.
I'm interested in the other novices.
The one that will soon be solved.
It's interesting, Elaine.
What can you tell me about Siskin?
He'd soon get his man.
Oh, he's always got a smile on the new friend. But I reckon he don't belong in the monastery. He spends more time dreaming of the world outside than tending to his duties. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already. If it was up to me, he'd be out on his ear right away.
Sounds like you don't have much time for him.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Gregor, he's hiding something from us. In fact, now I come to think of it, I haven't seen him at morning prayers for a while.
Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is all right. You can rely on him. He won't betray your confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner, now a monk.
A landowner.
There's nothing in my past, present, or future that anyone could find interesting.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate, but he was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
Okay.
Who would you vote for as the new abbot if you could?
Why do you care? We don't have the right to vote, so we shouldn't get mixed up in it.
I'm just interested, that's all.
I like John better. But like I've said, it's not our place to get involved. It's enough that Antonius is mixed up in it. Don't you start too.
Yeah, like John. I don't. How about that?
I've read one of the manuscripts copied by one of the novices. I think I'm going to cry.
It's that touching.
All right, we're gonna leave it.
Waste of parchment. And people have no respect for writing these days.
Infuriating.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
What do we actually have in our inventory? Let's see. Have all of our quest items. Might as well. Yo, what the fuck, bro? Down right there.
God be with you.
He was stomping about like a bear.
That must have been Brother Cicada. He can't sleep and
Brother
prays long into the
Librarian,
night.
Monk. Brother Nevlas. Oh, this.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nebulus, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm the provost of this monastery. It's my job to ensure the monks live a humble life and that any surpluses go to the poor. But in reality, I spend all my time making sure my brother's gluttony and the construction of a new church don't swallow up the few resources we have left.
But I want change, and only a new abbot can bring that.
Waiting pays off. There's no hurry.
Is there any way I could help you get elected? Somehow tip the scales in your favour?
What would you like to do? Climb up the tower and shout, "Vote for Nevillus, vote for Nevillus"?
Not exactly. You do have an opponent, John.
John isn't my opponent, he's my brother. Just like you and everyone else here. We're all brothers in Christ. But there is something you could help me with. You must know there's a great deal of iniquity here in the monastery. I'd be interested to hear of anything I don't know about.
Iniquity?
Should I find out for you what's going on around here?
Let me make this clear. I want to base my candidacy on putting things in order. But if I don't know exactly what's wrong, then my promises are just empty slogans.
Very good then. I'll find out what I can.
Thank you, brother.
What do you want me to find out?
I'd be interested to hear about any iniquity in the...
Yeah, I heard that.
I'd like to ask you... Can you tell me something about the rule of St. Benedict?
7 centuries ago, St. Benedict of Nursia wrote a collection of monastic rules, which the fundamental precepts are obedience, work, and prayer.
Do you never want to know what's going on out there?
And what should be going on? The sky is just as blue and the grass is just
Blue
as green.
and green,
Perhaps the rulers change.
Else.
I'm interested in the monastery's...
It was founded by St. Procopius 500 years ago. After his death, heretics occupied the place for some time.
Heretics?
But then the order was restored and brothers of the true faith returned.
Heretics, you say?
Yeah, right.
They wanted to worship God with some foreign rituals in a language foreign to God.
Huh.
They were driven away and their books burned.
Interesting. I wonder who talking about it.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Well, the abbot is the head, but he's not here now. Then there's the prior and the sub-prior, the librarian, the porter, and many others. As a novice, you should be particularly mindful of the circuitors. They're the ones who maintain discipline and punish bad
So I've
behavior.
heard.
What can you tell me about the novices here?
What can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God.
I meant something specific about...
But you know them yourself. Yodok is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager, perhaps too eager. Siskin is good company, but a bit too worldly for a monk. Antonius is hard-working and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought. Lucas is as quiet as a mouse, and no one knows much about him. And then we have you, about who
I gotta
know
find
nothing.
Lucas, because that's the only guy I haven't talked to yet. I gotta find Lucas. I don't know where he is. Talk to the other guys at least. Got here.
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't know much, but ask away.
Well, there's one dude right there.
What can you tell me about Siskin?
Not a lot. I don't know him. Actually, I don't know much about him at all. except that he's not a stickler for rules.
Do you know anything about Yodok?
I don't. He doesn't like me, and he's on very friendly terms with the Circators. That's about it.
Tell me about Antonius.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never spoken to him, and I've never asked about him.
Are you joking? Don't you know anyone at all here?
Why should I?
I'd have thought you might want to know who you'll be spending the rest of your life with. I definitely do. In fact, I probably already know more about them than you do.
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more. I just haven't felt like getting to know anyone yet.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's nothing I can tell you.
I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you had before, that sort of thing.
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas. Nothing else matters.
Come on. Is there really nothing at all you can tell me?
I could, but I don't want to. I'm
This
sorry.
guy pious.
I want to stay focused on work and prayer, not on who I once was. I never will be again. What has been isn't important.
This guy's the
for us.
pious.
We cast the past aside when we walked through the monastery gates and took
Gotta
our
be
oath.
right.
Never forget that.
Pretty. About everything.
I've heard that you, that you enjoy the company of men. Is there any truth to
Very
it?
suspicious, Elena.
How do you know that?
I read it in the abbot's book.
What? The abbot's book is locked up in his chambers, and he'd never allow anyone to read it. Did you break in? But why? Just so you could dig something up on me?
I was looking for something else, but I just happened to come across your story.
No matter what you were looking for, you crossed a line that shouldn't be crossed. But don't worry, I won't tell on you if you promise me the same. Yes, you can call me a
sodomite,
a sinner, a monster, the spawn of Satan. But tell me this, Gregor. Can I help the way I am?
Yeah.
I tell you, it's a test of my faith. A test so daunting you can't even imagine.
Maybe I shouldn't have revealed that I know that about him.
You're right. I found it interesting, but I'm not judging you. You are the way you are. You should be true to yourself.
I'm glad you aren't like the others. Thank you for not passing judgment. I swear to God, I've never lain with another man. I've never sinned. When my father
All the while,
wanted me
this
to
dude
find
is
a
right
wife
next
and
to him.
start a family, I told him the truth, and he had me sent here. And in a way, I was glad. My guilt had been consuming me, and I knew in the monastery I'd find peace. The Lord sees my soul, and he knows it's pure.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Well, that's all.
Okay. What do we have to do now? Find out which novice is highest. I think it's him, is it?
Ah, Gregor.
Trust him. What do you think of the other novices?
Let's hope things will settle down a bit around
No,
here.
this torn.
You mean after the Tarnberg attack on the brigand's secret camp?
It occurred to me you might be the man to ask.
No.
I'm looking for some lockpicks. Do you know anyone in the monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks, eh? I won't ask what for. My advice is to try Brother Solarius.
Solarius. Okay.
Them fuckers filled the whole of Pribyslavitz. The Talmberg garrison had to get reinforcements to beat them. There's wounded lying at Talmberg now, and plenty new graves.
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices.
That wasp's nest, good and proper.
I'm interested in Yodok.
If you say so.
What could interest you about him?
We haven't seen the last
He's a no-good rat. He'll turn you in for the price of a turnip. I'd bet my life that if he wasn't here,
Yeah, I don't
he'd be
like
a human
Yoda.
scout,
Seems like a
bowing and
punk.
scraping for a few groschen.
That doesn't sound too flattering.
It wasn't meant to. No matter what you do here, watch out for him. He's got his eye on everyone, and he'll rat on you for even the slightest of infractions.
I have no doubt about it.
What can you tell me about Lucas?
It's a tricky situation with Lucas. No one really knows anything about him. I've tried so many times to talk to him, but he always backs away like a virgin on a wedding night.
That's hilarious.
That's all. Thanks.
Backs away like a virgin on her way. Alright, I gotta find Antonio. I gotta... What's this guy? Codex punk at. What's the name of the guy that... Brother... something. Lonia?
I tell you, brother, these all-night revelries are beginning to tire me out.
We're none of us getting any younger.
Punk.
A cup of wine makes it all worth.
Wow. Keep wine. Schedule, blah, blah, blah. Common meet. 8 a.m. work in the frat. Acting. What time is it? Sleep? What the hell?
I'll say one thing, brother. You've seen us drinking here, so either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You wouldn't want to end up like Lucas now, would you?
I don't want to drink with you, but I promise I won't say a word to anyone.
You youngsters have got no backbone. Still, remember what you promised. One word about this and we'll make your life hell. And if you ever decide you want to have some fun after all, you know where to find us.
Colin is no good, dude.
our throats going dry all day?
Next time we'll get the Yodok to bring some
John
Rhine
and-
wine. I'm losing my taste for this one.
Or
Why doesn't Yodok drink with us anyway?
He's young, and he wants to look good in front of the others. And he doesn't trust us to keep him safe from harm. To make him so proud.
closed. Closed. Bum, bum. What is this? Got the crack of dawn. Buddy's up. I think my
Not now, brother.
here. What am I?
Not now, brother.
There's nothing happening. We're just standing here. It's a guy. What do I do here though? What is this? Get it.
Peace be with you, brother.
Can't you see we're at...
All right, Elena. Bye bye. Have a good one. dun, dun, dun.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other
These
novices.
camera angles, dude, they're so weird.
What can you tell me about Siskin?
That there's no man alive less suitable for the monastic life than him.
You don't know young Lord Capon.
I've heard things. Siskin must have been like him. Fighting, drinking, fornicating. But then he ended up in here.
Why is he in the monastery?
No one knows. Maybe he's...
Do you think he has a secret?
Don't we all? But unlike the others, he absolutely...
That's all I wanted to... What about Yodok?
Be on good terms with him. If you show even the slightest hint, he's a slimy little pedant who'll rat you out to the superiors. Once he finishes his novitiate, I imagine he'll want to climb his way up the ladder to at least Sir Kate.
I'm interested in Lucas.
No one knows much about him. He doesn't... It's as if he wanted to get it all over with as soon as possible.
That's all. Thanks.
In the night.
And why aren't you spending your nights sleeping?
I only wanted to...
I know, brother, I know. But you need to understand...
Even if something in a...
Even then, I'm afraid. Who are you? Life in a monastery is much like...
Really?
They became monks, Gregor, but that didn't... Lies, jealousy, vengeance.
Thanks for the advice.
That's up to you.
Done yet, dude.
Oh, Gregor.
I found this piece of parchment.
The words mean nothing to me. Ask in the library.
And far from gaining a reward for such work as this, he will incur the punishment due to murmurers, unless he amend and make satisfaction.
Wait.
Saint Benedict, readings on the spirit of silence. Let us do what the prophet says. I said, I will guard my ways, that I may not.
Brother Solarius. Talk to... Where you at, brother? There you is.
Aha, Gregor. Talk to me.
Lockpicks, homie.
I'm looking for something.
And what would...
Here the prophet shows that if the spirit of silence ought to lead us at a time...
I'm looking for
lockpicks.
So much the more ought the punishment for sin make us avoid evil words. Therefore, since the spirit of silence is so important, permission to speak should rarely be...
I'd like to practice open...
Just for fun.
For good, holy, edifying conversation. For it is...
Praise be to Christ.
In much speaking, you will not...
I'm looking...
And what...
And in another place...
I'm looking for
lockpick.
What's it to you? Do you have some or not?
Peace, brother. There's no need to get all worked up.
Should have used that in the first place.
So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. But I do have a few lockpicks left. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks. Can't say fairer than that, can I?
What the hell are you talking?
Rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on daily manual labor.
Talk to me, brother.
Idleness is the enemy of the soul. Therefore, the brethren should be occupied at certain times in manual labor, and again at fixed hours in sacred reading.
I'd like to ask...
To that end, we think that the times for each may be prescribed as follows. From Easter until the calends of October. When they come
I'm looking...
And what...
morning, let them labor at whatever is necessary until about the 4th.
No, nothing.
And from the 4th hour until about the 6th, let them apply themselves to reading.
Where's the librarian at? Gotta be around here somewhere. Everybody's here.
and let them again do what work has to be done until Vespers. We
Brother librarian.
brethren should be assigned
Rat
a
dog.
task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness and at the same time not overburden
Salve Domine.
or drive them away with excessive toil. Their weakness must be taken into consideration by the abbot.
We're just gonna sit down and eat, I guess. Guys, like. How are you not the librarian? I thought you were. You guys. Like walking up to each one of these guys. Down, bro. Monk. Guys, these guys all in this whole back row is just regular monks, huh? Guy I found drink. Really easy. Got some digging to do. Why he's leaving? So.
I remember back when we ate like kings.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
I
mean, where you're...
I'm...
You see,
You're looking for some...
I am a novice.
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know...
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here.
I heard something...
Because you could help me.
That can't be. Have you told the prior?
I don't know yet.
It won't be easy to drag this criminal away from the protection of the cloister.
Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the imposter?
I don't know, and I don't care to...
In the night,
Oh, no. So it's still...
Lucas, what's going on?
What do you think? Just like you, I saw the Circatus drinking and playing hazard as if they were in a brothel.
We should report them.
I agree.
I warned them if they didn't stop, I'd go and tell the prior. But
You've picked the wrong people to make enemies of, Lucas, they told me. Now...
What if I report?
Aren't you afraid they'll start hounding you as well?
I'm not afraid of...
Brother, you... May the grace of God...
don't think we got anywhere. Look at all these side quests.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I'm still...
It's no big deal.
What kind of a book?
I found it here in the library. It's the Necronomicon. Ghosts, demons, and invocations of... Who knows what it means?
Oh. I'm not too sure what the Prior or the Cicada would say about a book like...
Ah, prejudice. But you're right. It is...
You're right.
Oh, I'm glad you agree. Just please don't tell anyone about the book. If the brothers learn that I took it from... They're shirking their responsibilities, leaving us, their superiors, to chase around after them, finishing what they don't.
Did you have to finish someone's weeding in the garden?
I'll leave you be.
Thank you. I've had enough of it.
There's something I should tell you. I'm here to find someone, and, well, to do away with him. But listen...
What's he doing here?
They call him pious because he used to be a priest. When he found out a lot of people were after him, he hid away here. And as you can see, escaped suspicion. They sent me here to find him and bring him to justice. He's one of the novices.
So we have one outlaw and one assassin in our midst. This place is...
Well, that's just it. No, but I hope I'll track him.
I swear I don't know anything.
I won't tell you more.
You're talking about killing in the monastery.
Would you do that?
You're right. I'll keep it to myself. I've got problems enough of my own without involving myself in yours.
Thank you, Siskin. I appreciate it.
Well, this isn't going well. I gotta figure out who...
What do you desire, brother?
Things will get worse. I can feel it in my joints.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done.
I'm here in the monastery.
You don't say.
And now they hurt again, but worse than last time.
Someone whose job it is to investigate the case.
Punishment?
I don't know yet. Perhaps you could help me.
The missing thief. If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard of it.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lucas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous...
Yodok pious? This sucks, dude. I think it's either Yodok or Lucas, though. I don't know, man. I think one of those.
Maybe you're right. It's not a pretty thought.
Don't fret, my friend.
I'd like to ask... Well, that's all.
Ah, great.
I've discovered...
I see.
The older brothers are picking on novice Lucas.
It seems that now even brothers can't avoid worldly evil. Thank you for the information.
The circated.
I thought so. John always reeks of it. And he wants to be abbot.
That's all I know.
If you find out anything else...
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for... Concoct 2 buck's blood potions.
Buck's blood
Once you
potions?
finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Buck's blood potions. Oh, fuck me. Why did I do that? Fuck me. Oh. Oil. Handful of John's wort. Comfrey. Grind the St. John. Drop the St. Add the dandelion. Grind the wort. Drop the wort. It's just too. One comfrey. Fuck, that's thing. Why did it turn? All I did was fuck, man. Some more. How do I? Love to see. Oil for what? Oil for one turn. Leave to cool. Add the dandelions. Should be.
Ah, Greg.
I've finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found...
Yeah. Sweet. Dude, that was stressful. I don't like concocting alchemy. Doing that again. Go and see the librarian. Fuck is it? Hide. Prior, right? Time is it? I
Brother, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working?
I definitely was there.
Brother, I wasn't born. This is your first.
Okay. Damn fire, man. Man, this detective work is.
Aha, Gregor. Talk to me.
You have some interesting skills from.
What's there to tell? We were all young and foolish
young and
once. I
foolish
was a
once.
student in Prague, completely broke, living from.
So you turned to stealing?
I said about securing a livelihood. Without that little bit extra, I'd never have completed.
No one, brother.
Really gotta find the prior. I don't know where he is. Fuck is? Where's this damn librarian at? Gotta be in the library, right? Where the fuck is the library? Huh. All these motherfuckers. Here it is.
Talk
This is
to
just,
me,
just the man I've been looking for.
Is it possible to learn something?
Only the abbot and the...
And can I see them?
No. The abbot writes and keep...
I found this piece of parchment.
It
Ovid? What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who? Ovid was a great Roman poet. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, if he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been...
Can you tell me something about the book?
The Art of Love is a sort of manual instructing young people how to find and maintain.
Oh, would you like me?
Absolutely. Eustace's wits, I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them.
Good. I'll...
Thank you, brother. It's of no great
Where should I look?
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked.
I found a few pages.
Wonderful. Keep.
I'd like to ask... Tell me something about life.
Prayer, work.
Who's in charge?
Abbot Peter is the administrator.
And what happens when the...
Then we...
All information already.
The bookstore is... Are you interested in what's inside? Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about them. Get away from that cabinet. The book's still in there after your eye.
I am, bro. Lied to. Lied to me. Battered pig. Dude, this is just giving me way more quests than I. How the hell do I solve this fucking thing, dude? Who am I supposed to talk to?
I'd like to know.
I don't.
Will you tell me?
I
mean, where you're from?
I'm.
Come on.
I could. What has been.
Talk to me.
I'm interested in.
Nobody knows much about Lucas. He keeps himself
Do you have any grounds for?
quite a lot. And also none at all. The circuitors who make the...
What can you tell me?
Oh, he's always got a smile on the new friend. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out of...
I'd like to ask.
Did I tell him that I'm looking for somebody? Cause this guy's the snitch, right? He's the one that if you tell him anything, he'll like rat your ass out for. I shouldn't. I need to find that dude, the main man, baldy guy. I was laughing out, singing. Subkowski has quests.
Is there anything?
You know, there is. I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your help, I could find out.
What do you need me for?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine, the cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library. But it will certainly be among...
Why are they forbidden?
Because they contain occult and demonic practices. It's nonsense, of course. Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna.
Where can I find it?
In the library, there's a large cabinet.
I looked in that damn large cabinet.
Forbidden books are inside.
Hype train?
You'll
What do you mean
easily
hype train?
recognize what you're looking for. The cover has not only a Latin inscription, but also Saracen letters. No one will notice if one book disappears, but if more were to vanish, some...
Is there anything you can...
There's a key to the cabinet in the prior's chambers. The librarian should have another one, or you can acquire some lockpicks. But
Why can't you do it?
Because I'm one of the highest ranking monks here. and wonder...
You could just ask.
Do you honestly think I haven't tried?
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. To pass up... They say Brother Solarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you... We'll soon have the election.
Just way too many quests for one area.
Brother, what are you doing here?
I was feeling...
Brother, save your this is your second warning.
Dude, why do I keep getting caught by this? Keep getting caught by this asshole. Shit. Still don't know where this other guy is, man. Where's the bald dude? Where are his quarters at, man? I say bald dude like there isn't more than one. But like the main guy, where's the prior's chamber? Talk to that. Where the fuck is he? Around everywhere else. Find brother Arius.
Halt! Brother? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be...
I had other affairs that...
Brother, I wasn't. No, this is your third...
I've had an...
You dare resist punishment.
I apologize.
Now, show me what you have on you.
Dude, how does this keep happening? These guys have like some kind of like magical ability to know when I've done something? Shit, dude. How do I keep getting caught by these cocksuckers? Alright, man. Look at all this jail time, dude. Look at that, dude. Fuckers are literally making me spend like an entire day. That is insanity. Fucking insanity. Now we're just wasting time because of it.
God be with you.
We wash ourselves. How are we looking? We're all right with everything. Yeah. Off. What are my daily duties? Five. I can't.
Not now, brother. After Mass.
Talk to your bald headed ass, bro. Fuck, man. Somebody's climbing the social ladder. Oh, we're trying, Felix. We're undercover, man. We're undercover right now, but it's not going well. I have to find somebody that I have to take into justice. Your new friends sing a lot more than your old friends. Yeah, they do. They do. Try to arrest you less. Well, I was already put into solitary confinement for about 16 hours, so there's that. But, yeah, I mean, at least I don't get, yeah, at least I don't get arrested. Still looking. Where the fuck is this?
Don't move a muscle.
Oh, God.
Brother? What are you doing here?
You're right, brother.
This is your...
Doing the workshop. Kind of dumb. We're all supposed to be here. What are you talking about, man?
Can't you see we're at...
Yeah, these guys are hard asses. I don't understand what I'm supposed to... This entire quest is just a big old waste of time, man. Library. Fuck, where's the library? One of these... I always forget where I gotta go. I always forget the layout of this. I'm like running around in circles. Which way? I'm gonna try to see if I can go get the book, man. Somebody's praying at Master. Fuck.
What is it, brother?
What are you doing?
Are you spying on me?
Hold your horses.
It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times.
What kind of a book?
I found it here in the library. It was on a shelf where it should never have. It's the Necronomicon. Who knows what it means?
Oh.
Prejudice.
If it wasn't harm...
That's a rather limited view of the world. Just please don't tell anyone about the book. If the brothers learn...
Actually...
Alright, whatever, dude. There, I need to find the fucking light. Where is it? It's... Damn library.
Don't even look at that cabinet. It contains forbidden books. Get away from that cabinet. The books stored in there aren't for your eyes to see.
I'm gonna knock this guy out.
Ah! This looks like the Saracen language. Ibn al-Hassan. That's who I'm looking for. Avicenna.
So? Third boy. Fuck out of here. No, don't open. Close it. Close it, close it. Close it. Oof. Or that's what we want.
The rule of Saint Benedict. Let us do what the prophet says. I said, I will guard my ways, that I may not sin with my tongue. I have said. Here the prophet shows that if the spirit of silence ought to lead us punishment for sin, make us avoid evil words.
Find the... How's my progress?
For it is written, in much speaking you will not escape sin. And in another place,
Salve,
death and
Iwe.
life are in the power of the tongue. For speaking and teaching belong to the master. The disciples' part is to be silent and to listen. The humility and submission inspired by reverence.
Brother, where were you during Mass?
You're right, brother.
This is your second. Is this a tavern? Are we at a dogfight?
Very well, brother.
Now, show me what you have on you.
Fucking kidding me, dude? This is so stupid, man. Again? Telling me that I got fucking caught again? What the fuck, man? This is so annoying, man. This is so annoying. Why can't I just fucking give the book to the guy I gotta give the book to without running into these fucking assholes? Look at this. 22 hours of jail time, dude. Are you kidding me right now? That is some dumb shit right there.
God be with you.
On the bright side, I didn't get the books taken away from me. They're quest items. That's cool. That's... Who's the guy I gotta talk to, man? Like one dude after the other. Okay. I've lost. I gotta talk to you, bro.
What do you desire, Brother Greg?
Here's the book you wanted.
Amazing. This really is it. Now I can use it to prepare a cure. There'll be no investigation. It would be against his best interests, as he'll look like the one who was... Is there anything I can...
I'd be interested in...
That's a strange wish you have. And the only ones who know everything about the novices, they keep a record of every monk in the abbot's book.
Thanks.
No, thank you. About that book.
Oh.
I'd like to ask...
Fuck.
I'd like to ask you something. Can you...
Where would you go? You have everything you need here. Anyway...
Oh, brother. Saying that, but like, where the fuck is he after this? I don't know where he disappears off to, man. If only it was that easy to find him, dude. This place is like ridiculous. I can never find where this guy is. understand why I couldn't just bring them with me. I don't understand why I couldn't. My own inventory. Shit ton of them. Now this is way too. Could have had this stuff on me. Aw, man. I don't fuck up. Ah, I didn't even like. Yeah. What the abbot even. Waste of time, Fina. Why, dude? Why does this have...
I said, I will guard my ways, that I may not sin with my tongue. I have set a guard to my mouth. I was mute and was humble, kept silence even from good.
Oh boy.
Here the prophet shows that if the spirit of silence ought to lead us at times to refrain even from good speech, so much the more ought the
What is it, brother?
sin make us avoid evil words.
I'd like to ask...
Therefore, since the spirit of silence so important, permission to speak should rarely be granted even to perfect disciples.
Who's in charge?
Abbot Peter is the administrator of the monastery, but you won't see him. He's always...
What happens when the...
Then we elect him.
You will not escape sin. And in another place, death
Brother.
and life are in the power of the
Where were you during Mass?
You're right, brother.
This is your first...
The disciples' part is to be silent and listen.
I'm eating right now. Oh, dude.
It should be asked with all the humility and submission inspired by reverence. But as for coarse jests and idle words or words that move to laughter, these
Food
we
poisoning.
everywhere
What
with a
the
knowledge.
fuck? Did someone try poisoning
Such
me?
conversation we do not permit a disciple.
Oh, heavens no, bro. What the fuck?
You've got a strong constitution.
What?
Let me tell you a little. Once upon a time, there was a young boy. But he wasn't truly bad. His former friends didn't take kindly to that, though, and wanted to punish him. The boy wasn't stupid, though, and he knew that the hound was coming. He didn't expect the beast to live, but it did. And all of a sudden...
It was you that...
Don't take it personally. You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game.
Wow.
They have plans for us, but we don't have to let them use it. I was a bandit.
This
and I was at
motherfucker.
Nyhof. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never... What I saw at Nyhof made me realize my life was worth shit.
Wow.
But I still had a chance to change for the better.
So the evildoer changes his way.
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere.
What if I wanted a different...
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my... There we'll split up.
Good. Let's do it your...
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach.
And where am I supposed to get my...
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
What do I need the key?
How else will we get out?
Do you mean the...
What? I'm not gonna...
What are you gonna do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing.
Alright, that's
Excellent. Come and see... And Gregor.
Dude, this fucking cocksucker, man. It was him! It was him! I was over here blaming Lucas or the other guy, and it was this fucking asshole, dude. Alright, so what do I gotta do now? Alright, so I need to... There's no way I can kill anyone in... Alright. That's where I could find this. Fucker.
Granted even to perfect disciples, even though it be for good, holy, edifying conversation. For it is written, in much speaking you will not escape sin.
Oh, wait a minute. Kitchen is where we all are, right?
Be silent and listen. And for that reason, if anything was to be asked of us here, it should be
Where is the blood gonna... This is it, isn't it? This has to be. It's at the kitchen, right? Fucking... Dude said I have to find some parchment or something. Order it for the... Not seeing anything here. This is the kitchen, right? This game sometimes makes shit more confusing. That's what. continue reading this book.
Peace be with you, brother.
I'm gonna keep reading this damn book. Why not? Why not?
Ah, Gregor.
I'm here to work.
Daily duties.
Good. This is most likely the first time you've ever done this in your life. But it's easier than you think. Just a bit of practice and learning Latin. Here's the original, and here are the blank parchments on which you'll copy what you read in the original. Is that clear? Then you may begin, and try not
Here's
to make
the
a mess
original
of it.
here, blank parchment. The table and copy this table. Um. Fuck. Ominous. Fuck. Confusing because I'm not really sure exactly what. I don't know if I did well or not. But that's what we're going with. What happens? Either way. Did it though. See. Not even writing anything. Fuck. What a transcription, buddy boy.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
Not you. Varian.
No, no, no. Talk to me, brother.
Oh, I made a lot of mistakes. Can't focus. Done with the book yet, though. Oh boy. Sure. Talk to you.
Not now, brother.
Hasn't even started yet, dog. Come on now. You mean to tell me that I can't talk to you yet because some bullshit.
What do you...
I'm interested in...
You're not alone.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Many brothers think...
What sins are you talking?
The scripture says... I'm sorry, Gregor.
Tell me something about how the new...
A new abbot has... When he becomes...
I'll be interested...
I don't like to speak ill of people, but he's won the old...
Debauchery.
Why do you want to become...
Because when I see the way things... I'd like to change things.
That's all.
Peace be with you.
Fuck, what's it?
Talk to me, bro.
Damn, man. The dude who I'm looking for isn't even around, bro. What the hell, dude?
What is it?
Where's the dude that I was supposed to trade lockpicks to? That's the guy I'm looking for. How is he not in here, man? Hard to believe that he's not in here. Slow ass dude. The dude I'm looking for is definitely not here.
I'm a new brother, a novice, Gregor.
Welcome amongst us. Yes, yes. The Lord wanted me to take over. How do you like it here?
I don't know yet.
You're too humble. I'm sure you...
I need to tell you something, but you won't be too happy.
Tell me, son.
It's about some of the brothers. At night, when everyone else is asleep, they go to the monastery cellars.
Are you certain? I had my...
Would you like me to find...
That won't be necessary. I'll question them myself. I can tell when...
The Cicators.
The Circators? That can't be true.
If you go to the cellars at night...
I'll look into it. I most certainly won't tolerate drinking or dice games in... Thank you for letting me know, brother. It appears you're an honest and faithful Christian and a true...
You're welcome, brother.
That.
Readings on humility. The first degree of humility is obedience without delay. This is the virtue of those who hold nothing dearer to them than Christ, who, because of the holy service they have professed, and the fear of hell...
I've reported the Cicators to the Prior. Their little nighttime festivities will soon end.
That's unbelievable. Thank you for your courage. Because now I know I can trust you. There's something I want to tell you. It's about Brother Antonius.
Well,
I wouldn't like to say something that isn't true. God forbid I should cause harm by my...
What makes you say that?
He claims he's a merchant's son from Vlashim, and that he joined the order
bad, dude.
voluntarily.
You're late, bro. I already
The
know
thing
it's
is,
him.
I spent a great deal of time in Vlashim. I know it like the back of my hand. And no one even remotely like Antonius has ever lived there.
Are you sure? Because this could mean that...
It's true, or Canute isn't my name. That would be my secular name, by the way, but that's not important. I know Vlashim, and I know the local merchants there, and I've never seen Antonius among them. Why would he be lying if he had nothing to hide?
Thank you for telling me.
The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on humility. The first degree of humility is obedience.
Bait, I guess.
What is it, brother?
Damn, I don't have any food on. Thought I did.
But this very obedience will be acceptable to God and pleasing to men only if what is commanded is done without hesitation. Delay,
I don't really.
lukewarmness,
I'll fix it.
grumbling, or for the obedience given to superiors. Satisfaction. The rule of Saint Benedict.
What is it, brother?
I almost pickpocketed him. I didn't want to do that.
Idleness is the enemy of the soul.
Let's talk about...
Benedict. Readings on daily manual labor.
Since it's you...
I wouldn't get out of...
Therefore, the brethren should be occupied at certain times in manual labor.
This is a waste of...
Fixed hours in sacred reading.
Alright, bro. My God, man. I'm supposed to give him money. I don't have money.
From Easter until the calends of
What are you talking about, bro? I don't have anything on here.
Until about the 4th hour. And from the 4th hour until about the 6th, let them apply themselves to reading.
Walking out of here.
Can you believe it about Brother John? Sneaking off to drink wine while he plays the saint to our faces. And he wants to be the abbot on top of it.
Why are all these guys?
I'm telling you, someone's been creeping around in the corridor at night. What am I saying? Creeping? He was stomping about like a bear.
That must have been Brother Sir King. He can't sleep and prays long into the night.
Should save the game. All we've done. Our energy. Affecting my schedule.
Go away. Novices aren't allowed here.
Novices have no business here.
Wait. Up the balloon.
Not now, brother.
Aftermath. Prior.
Will you tell me something?
Of course. Abbot.
Anyone can become the abbot.
Precisely. I know that some brothers have already begun scheming.
And fear of hell, the glory of life everlasting. As soon as anything has been ordered by the superior, receive it as a divine command.
I've heard you're from Vlashim.
Suffer any delay.
Yes, why do you ask?
But this very obedience
Because I've heard.
And who told you that?
and pleasing to men only if what is commanded
I have everything.
is done without hesitation. Delay.
Excellent. Straight after Vespers, we'll meet in the dormitory. We'll have to get it all done before the monks have finished dinner.
What exactly is your plan? And why can't we do it at night?
We're going to prepare a little riddle they'll never solve. And why at mealtime? Because we need the dormitory as well as the church to be empty. Then at night we'll escape. Do you follow? Take everything with you and don't forget the keys.
Good. Once evening mass ends, I'll be in the dormitory.
Brother, what are you doing here?
You're right, brother.
What do you mean?
This is your second warning. You were somewhere you shouldn't have been. Don't you know your
I said, I will guard my ways, that I may
I've had enough.
You dare resist punishment?
guard to my mouth. I was mute and was
Yes,
humble
brother.
and kept
You
silent.
failed to complete your trial period as a
Here the
novice.
prophet shows that if the spirit
Yikes. Well, all that for nothing. How's my, how are my quests looking? Fuck, coming? Now what?
What? You there! Stop! Surrender! You've committed a
All right,
violation.
you win.
You're under
I
arrest.
surrender.
What happened this time?
Who the hell do you think you are? Well, you won't forget this in a...
Look, I'll tell you.
Well, I've...
Whistle? Got my face? What happened to all my money, dude? What the fuck is going on here? Seriously though, what happened to all my money? Oh, I had a lot of money. one I like is that's grip. On opponent's blood. Your level of study. Picture. Ah. I like any. What happened to my money, man? Where's my shit, dude? Where's all my stuff at? All my extra shit. Oh, it's all in there. My mistake. All in there. I was like, where's my shit? Aha, there it is. That's more like it. I was like, where's the rest of my shit at, dude? I got robbed over here. That. Right. How are we doing here? I gotta look at my my book again. Called the 7 p.m. That's where I need to be. Oh, it's... Shit. Long way to go, man. Long way to go, man. I'm not stuck in there anymore. But I do have... Skip something. Got to wait.
You are in a place intended only for monks. Leave.
Fuck is that?
I've heard you're from...
Yes, why do you...
I've read the abbot...
Why?
That doesn't matter.
What's so important?
You see, I'm looking...
But I told you...
That's funny.
Do you think you're in touch?
If you so much as open...
Then what?
If I kill someone, I'll need to disappear before they're found and panic breaks out. I'll probably never be able to return.
I didn't want to kill him, but...
Dear God!
Uh-oh. Oh, we gotta go, dudes. I didn't want to kill him, but, well. Way things are.
Hey!
Oh my lord. What the fuck? We are dipping, bro.
Is that the best you can do? No! Got you, you scum!
Yeah, how are they faster than my horse, dude?
Jail feet.
Wait, what? What happened?
Yeah.
They just... I don't know what happened.